Introduction. The CRJ is equipped with a sophisticated communication system that integrates all aspects of internal and external communication. The communication system consists of the following: audio integrating system, passenger address system, radio tuning system, cockpit voice recorder system, service interphone system, VHF communication radios. Audio integrating system description. The audio integrating system provides the interface between crew microphones, speakers, headphones, and aircraft radio warning and recording systems. The audio integrating system receives inputs from various radio sources and from internally generated audio. The system then provides audio output to the flight crew speakers, headsets, PA system, communication radios, and cockpit voice recorder. Audio integrating system components. The audio integrating system components include 3 audio control panels, 2 loudspeakers, 3 headphones with boom microphones, oxygen mask microphones, headset jacks, 2 hand microphones, 2 3-position control wheel push-to-talk buttons, 2 call switch lights, 4 maintenance interphone units, flight attendant's handset. 3 audio control panels, or ACP, located on the center pedestal are the major flight deck components of the audio integrating system. The ACPs allow the pilots and observer to transmit on the VHF radios, intercom, PA system. Controls that allow monitoring and volume adjustment for the intercom and each radio are provided on each ACP. The audio output from each audio control panel is directed to the associated headset jacks and speaker. The 3 audio control panels are interchangeable but do not provide identical services. The oral warning volume is not adjustable. Audio signals from the oral warning system, the chimes, and the GPWS do not go through the volume control switches. Receive switches. Receive switches can be pressed in to monitor the respective communication or navigation radio. The switches are internally illuminated when pressed in. The volume of each communication or navigation radio is increased by turning the associated receive switch clockwise. Any number of audio sources can be monitored at the same time. To deselect the audio output, press the associated receive switch for the selected radio. Transmit switch. Internal and external transmissions are controlled by the transmit switch. When selected to a position, the transmit switch connects the microphone output to the selected communication radio, internal service intercom, or PA system. The transmit switch provides an auto-listen feature. This feature allows the pilot to monitor the selected audio source without having to select the associated receive switch. RT-IC switch. The radio transmit intercom switch is a 3-position switch that is used to transmit on the radios or intercom. When held in the RT position, it acts as a push-to-talk switch for the headset boom microphone or the oxygen mask microphone. When released, the switch is spring-loaded back to the center off position. The IC position is a latched position that provides hot mic operation of the interphone. When the switch is positioned to IC, any intercom transmission made on hot mic is heard at all interior and exterior interphone units. This hot mic feature is available at all times and is independent of the position of the rotary transmit selector. Voice both switch. The voice both switch allows the pilot to separate the audio when monitoring the simulcast audio of a radio transmission. When both is selected, the station Morse code identifier and the voice message are audible. When the switch is selected to voice, the VOR, ILS, or ADF station Morse code identifier is filtered out, allowing only the voice signal to be audible. Flight compartment speaker switch. The flight compartment speaker switch controls the audio output of the associated overhead speaker. There are two speakers on the flight deck. The pilot's audio control panel speaker switch controls the output for the pilot's overhead speaker. The co-pilot's audio control panel speaker switch controls the co-pilot's overhead speaker. The speaker switch is both a selector and a volume control knob. When pressed in, the audio from all the selected receive switches is heard on the overhead speaker. Turning the switch adjusts the associated speaker volume. There is no speaker associated with the observer position. The observer's ACP speaker switch is inoperative. Mask boom switch. The mask boom switch on the ACP controls the oxygen mask's microphone. Normally, the switch is left at boom, which activates the boom mic on the associated headset and deactivates the mask microphone. When the oxygen mask is used, the switch must be selected to mask to activate the internal mask microphone. When mask is selected, the boom microphone is deactivated. Emergency normal switch. The emergency normal switch is a two-position latching switch that is usually set to the normal position. The emergency position is used only when a failure of the audio integrating system occurs. When the emergency normal switch on the pilot's audio control panel is set to the emergency position, the electronic circuits of the audio integrating system are bypassed. The pilot's headset is connected directly to NAV1, VHF1, and the oral warning system. When the emergency normal switch on the co-pilot's audio control panel is set to emergency position, the co-pilot's headset is connected directly to NAV2, VHF2, and the oral warning system. The emergency normal switch is inoperative at the observer station. Pilots and co-pilots control wheels RTIC switches. The pilot's and co-pilot's control wheels are equipped with radio transmit intercom or RTIC switches. The function and operation of the control wheel switch is similar to the RTIC switch on the audio control panel. When held in the RT position, the switch activates the boom or mask microphone. When the RT switch is released, it is spring-loaded back to the center off position. The IC is a latched position. IC provides hot mic operation of the intercom system. The observer has a similar push-to-talk switch. It is located near the forward wardrobe unit. Hand microphones and headset jack plugs. Hand microphones are mounted on the control column at each of the pilot stations. Jack panels are available at the 3 flight deck positions to connect the headsets to the audio integration system.